Can AI replace a human shooting coach? Today, I got some helpers and we're gonna find out. You ready? Let's go! Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Target Focused Life. I'm so excited about this video because we're gonna discover if technology and AI can replace a coach like me or like you. Put it down in the comments. Can AI replace a human shooting coach? We have the ShotTracker and it gives me so much information at my fingertips. But there's something new that is here now called the Smart Shot Coach that can instantaneously give a shooter feedback on errors that they made in their shot and how to correct them. I got Rylan Gould, who, if you don't know, is my son. Cass is new to the sport, relatively. Not new to the outdoors or shooting, but new to the game of trap, correct?
Correct.
So we got Rylan, who's been doing it for the last 3 years. Cass, who is new, starting out with Rylan. He's gonna shoot a round of trap with only this as his guide. Rylan's gonna learn how to utilize this and put it to work. And then Cass, same thing. Then we're gonna go back after that to the computer. We're on the cloud. I can look at every one of the shots they've taken, and we're gonna see if this AI can replace me. Because if it can, you know, I just send you guys out to the range. I go drink some sweet tea in the clubhouse and relax. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this thing. Cool.
High and right. Minor fast swing. At 30 yards, good technique.
Pull.
Gun got ahead too fast. I'm just swinging too fast.
Well, I would say you've had a pretty good coach up to this point because the Smart Shot Coach agrees. A lot of good techniques in there, but there was some presentations where it says you're moving a little too fast or you're catching a little bit late.
It was either high and right or good technique.
Even when it says high and to the right, you were hitting those birds, right?
Yeah.
It's not saying you were missing them, but it's telling you the center of your pattern is high and to the right of center on the clay, right?
Yep.
So it's being a little bit critical so you know where you're hitting these birds, giving you good feedback. Good work. Oh!
Once I shoot, I pull hard right. Okay, we'll work on that with my next shot. Oh!
Moderate late start.
I'm reacting too late to the appearance of the clay, and the recommended fix is center your muzzle about a foot above the trap house. Pull!
At 43 yards, severe fast swing.
So now I've gone from too late to too fast, so I need to find the medium in there.
I think when we get in, both you and Rylan, there's some really good information we're gonna have on the computer that we can diagnose, and I think I'll have a few more tips for you, so let's go and check that out. All right, now this is where it gets incredibly exciting for me as the coach. All that data that we just got on the range, it went to the cloud. Athletes can have their own accounts, and then the coach can have an account that collects all this information on the athletes. So even if they did a remote session, I could go in here and start to diagnose what a kid is doing, how they're shooting, some of the things that we can start tweaking. It is unbelievable the amount of data that you can store and come back to analyze. So let's sit down and see what we find with the boys. Hey, Rylan.
What's up?
How long have you been under there?
Way too long.
Okay. We're gonna take a look at what we saw on the ShotTracker. Number 5 is one that we flagged. As we were out there, you heard a lot of good technique. Got a solid technique. You handle the recoil control probably better than I do, in fact. But let's look at number 5. It flagged fast swing. Okay, so let's look at the explainer. I think you know what a fast swing is, but it's got a little, you know, there it is. You're ripping. As a coach, what I'm wondering is why? Because you didn't do that much. Like, I'm always looking at patterns. Was this something you were doing consistently? No, you did it here, but why? Now look, that clay, where it's at, you're still in the same spot. You haven't reacted yet. Look at that. And this is why you end up with a fast swing, right? Because that clay got out without you visually picking up, and now your brain's going, oh crap, gotta make a quick move. Maybe you just didn't have your eyes in the right spot, your focal point wasn't real good when you called pull. Allows you to not see the clay well and make a early enough move, and then you had to rip to get there.
Okay.
Hey Cass, you can come into my office, please.
Yes, coach.
All right, well, we got some good data here that we're gonna go over. It flagged recoil control issues on your first few shots. You had that, right? And then you realized it, but then I noticed as we went on, that really wasn't much of an issue for you. We get to 3, it's interesting. It mentions gun whip. That's on low sensitivity, and we can click through and see how sensitive we wanna be. Medium, it was still gun whip. And then when we get to high sensitivity, it's looking at your early start. Watch what's happening with your gun right there. See, it's already got a little bit of a move to it.
Mm-hmm.
The clay hasn't come out and your gun's moving. And look, it moved up and then it came back down and then it went up again. What this is really important for me as a coach is it's kind of putting a flag out there of what happened. And then I can take a step back with you and say, okay, why are we experiencing this? Now I'm wondering a little bit about your eyes and where your focus is and how quickly we're picking up clays, and those are things we can work on. I think this is really interesting to look at. And now next time we go out, we have a concentrated area that we can focus on to continue to work on that improvement. So what was so interesting about watching the kids shoot is they didn't make as many errors as I thought they would. I'm gonna see if I can replicate some of these and see if it can catch me and my mistakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a mistake. I'll tell you what it was in a second. Let's see if it catches it. Pull. Moderate late start, you're reacting too late to the appearance of the clay. Well, part of the reason that was because I was staring at my bead. My eyes were in the wrong spot, which made me react late. That's also a common one that I see with kids. Their eyes are on their bead or their focal point's in the wrong spot. Here's one more that I often see.
At 34 yards, moderate early start.
Yep, I anticipated that clay coming out. That's something I see kids do. They call pull, they think they got the timing down, they start to move a little bit, they don't really know where the clay's at, and then they take a bad line on the clay. That's exactly what I did. It called it out, moderately early move. I had some wiggle as I was going up as my brain was trying to figure out where that clay was. So can AI and the Smart Shot coach replace an actual human coach? I don't think that's what it's actually intended to do. I think the real power with ShotTracker and the Smart Shot coach is when you pair it with a knowledgeable coach that can go back, review the data, go through it with the athletes, and then give them tips. But I am utterly impressed with the power of what ShotTracker and the Smart Shot coach can do. I'm excited about the future of this thing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found some value. If you are interested in ShotTracker, we got a link down in the description. I encourage you to check that out. Remember, whether you're in the field or in life, you're only gonna hit those shots you're laser focused on. So live target focused. See ya.